So what's up everyone, it's another weekly dongs. So if you don't already notice that I most closely follow Devious Meads currently, I'm still thirsting over Ernesto. But, Nathan Owens, more topless scenes. So anyways, just when Zoila and Geneviève's relationship was getting all cute again, who knew Geneviève was a suspect? Twist. Which is what the show is full of, which is why I'm always into it. Slash also the telenovela style of it, and the cast. The cast. I also can't be the only person who notices that Valentina is missing from the promo pictures, and it just hit me that her departure to New York is kind of like probably saying that she won't appear for the rest of the season, but who knows? I don't, because I'm not part of the show. I'm probably like the last person who hasn't finished watching Orange is the New Black yet. I'm on episode 3 out of like 12. That scene with Daya's crib really confused me. I guess it's because Bennett is scared of fatherhood, but I don't understand why he would just leave the crib like that. You would think it would have some like sentimental value for Daya. I don't know. And poor Nikki, I just finished episode 3 like 3 hours ago. It really shows like or reflects how addiction is really serious. This week I haven't been reading any new comic books because I didn't see any new ones. It'll be probably next week or the week after where the new issues come out. But so I've been reading all new X-Men as a result, and although I've been reading it, I haven't been reading those parts where they cross universes, like how the X-Men end up going to space, because if you watch the X-Men, the animated series, you'll know that Phoenix ends up going into space and the Shi'ar Empire like are part of the Guardians of the Galaxy universe, and they capture Jean Grey to put her on trial for destroying a planet, which is not what happened in the cartoon, I think, because in the cartoon she like flies into the sun. I probably spoiled a bit, but anyways, but I will say so far in all new X-Men, it's very Jean Grey centric, which I don't mind because I really like Jean Grey. But I guess the most exciting thing to happen this week is that I watched the movie Inside Out, which is the new Disney Pixar movie with Amy Poehler as Joy. It took me a while to realize it was Amy, because I knew it was her voice in the beginning when Riley was born, but then when you watch Joy talk, it doesn't sound like her as much until like later on when more dramatic things happen. But yeah, my favorite character in that movie is pretty much Disgust. I don't know, I feel like I identify most with her. She's like the most cutest to me. Also, a highlight from the movie for me was Bing Bong. But he's pretty much a pretty important character, so I guess it would be pretty much everyone's favorite. But I guess the most clever thing about that movie was that train of thought. Because it was like a literal train. I was like, oh my god, it's a little train. But though the movie was good, and I would recommend anyone watching it, I feel like the ending was pretty sudden. Because, how do I say this without ruining it? I'll just say that there should have been like a talk or something to help the audience or like the children in the audience understand what she was going through, but it just forwarded in time like quickly and then ended, and I was like, ugh. And the movie is like an hour and 30 minutes, so I feel like it could have at least been like 15 minutes longer without like hitting that 2-hour mark. But yeah, I know like people who are really critical would probably say that that movie is from a really privileged person's perspective, because the character the story is about a girl who grew up in Minnesota and then moves to San Francisco, and she's in her like preteens, so she's very dramatic, and yeah, she's very privileged and had this like perfect life, but it all went away when she moved to San Francisco. So like kids in the audience who have like really hardworking parents probably won't understand. why she feels the way she does. But yeah, I need to go to the gym. Bag's ready, I just need to like run and close all these lights and stuff. But yeah, today was a really awesome morning because officially now the United States has legalized same-sex marriage across the whole entire country. So take that, Australia! But on a serious note, I'm just kidding. I love all my Australians, especially the ones on Twitter. But yeah, as for me, I don't know if I'll ever get married. I have yet to find my Lido. So yeah, hopefully this video doesn't come out crappy. So yeah, if you like what you saw, like the video, thumbs it up, and I'll see you next week. Also follow me on my Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram.